everybody went back to what they used to do. I did all of this. Well, I had to use your big exact That's that. everything we just talked about. They come in the front door. Don't make that. I know, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I might have to try to shoot tighten out of the walking in that door. So, like, you see where the people coming in right now? Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that.
Oh. How much? So I don't want
toasting of colors, and national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening. My name is Shanae Judkins, and I am the current principal of Warren Early College High School. As principal, it is my distinct privilege and honor to welcome each of you to this milestone in our scholars' lives, graduation. Before I welcome our platform guests, let us observe a moment of silence. Let us observe a moment of silence for the victims of the Robb Elementary School shooting. Thank you. This evening, I would like to welcome our distinguished platform guests, Mr. Keith Sutton, Superintendent of Warren County Schools, Ms. Jennifer Sims, Board Chair of the Warren County Schools Board of Education, Ms. Kimberly Scott, Chief Academic Officer, Warren County Schools, the Honorable Benjamin Hunter, District Court Judge for the 9th Judicial District, Ms. Lenore Parks, School Counselor, Warren Early College High School, and Mrs. Lisa Bender, English Teacher and Teacher of the Year for Warren Early College High School and Warren County Schools. I'd also like to welcome members of the Warren County Board of Education, members of the Warren County Board of Commissioners, and administration and staff of Warren County Schools. Thanks Granville Community College's Board of Directors, administration, and staff. All other elected officials, Mrs. Natalie Hunley, the first principal of Warren Early College High School, as well as other retired educators. The staff of Warren Early College High School, our marshals for this evening, parents, families, and guests of our graduates, and most importantly, the class of 2022. A lot of hard work determination, and perseverance have gone into making this evening happen. Our 15 graduates committed themselves to their education, even persevering through COVID and remote learning. 10 scholars are graduating with associate's degrees, 5 are graduating with an Associate of Arts degree, 5 are graduating with an Associate of Arts of Science degree. 10 scholars are graduating within 4 years instead of 5. We, this community, and all the pillars of this institution have something really proud to be thankful for. All right, this evening we will begin with a tribute to Warren Early College's teachers and staff given by Ms. Micaiah Kearney.
Good evening. Before I begin, I would like to give a special thank you to Superintendent Keith Sutton, the Warren County Schools Board of Education, and the administration of Warren County Schools for your continued support of the Early College Program. I am so honored to be giving a tribute to our deserving teachers and staff. Before I begin, I would like to give a huge thank you to all the instructional staff of Warren County Schools. Whether you taught us in elementary or middle school, you helped us to get to where we are today. I would like to give a special thank you to the new teachers at Warren Early College High School. You are simply amazing. You each bring something unique and special to our school family. We are thankful for the pep talks, hugs, and big sessions that you allowed us to have and the unconditional love you always showed us. You did not have an easy job. You consistently and unselfishly gave your time, resources, knowledge, and energy. You did it every single day when we appreciated you and even when we did not. You inspired us to never give up on us and never forget you being one of our most enduring supporters. Even though we spent a year and a half of high school experiencing a virtual setting, that didn't stop you from helping us get through the roughest academic experience of our lives. It was definitely a roller coaster, but you taught us to securely buckle up and enjoy the ride. You were the rays of sunshine after the clouds of COVID threatened to rain on our educational progress. You taught us weather the storm and reminded us of a quote by Matt DeWayno: "The storm is an artist, the rainbow is a masterpiece." As I close, please understand that Warren Early College High School is not just a school, it's a family. You helped us develop into responsible, confident, and resilient adults that we are today, and are still becoming. I can truly say that if I did not attend Warren Early College High School, I would not be who I am today. I am grateful for the opportunities. Our real life heroes and role models are the people we are sad to say goodbye to, our teachers. On behalf of all graduates, thank you for pushing us to greatness. Warren Early College will always be a special place for us, no matter how far. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And again, congratulations to the class of 2022. We did it.
And now we are honored to have Ms. Caitlin Pollock to give the academic address.
Good evening. As I stand here at our graduation ceremony, I feel honored. Honored to be a part of a scholar of an amazing group of graduates. Tonight we are celebrating a chapter of our lives that have finally come to an end. Although the journey was long and treacherous, the truth is every beginning has its end, and every end is the start of a new beginning. And our lives and all that we will do is only now beginning. Graduates, I can say I am very proud of each of you tonight. We are truly blessed to have everyone who has helped us throughout the years. That includes our family, teachers, friends, and anyone else who has encouraged us or supported us along the way. One thing is certain, we would not be where we are today without your support and guidance along the way. I want to give a special thanks to the wonderful teachers who have pushed us to reach our potential, but were lenient when we most needed it. And también a mi maestro favorito y gracias por estar siempre revisándome cuando más lo necesitaba. I also want to thank my classmates for the many wonderful memories that will forever stay with me. We have learned, laughed, loved, gotten into trouble, and most of all, matured together. Although I will cherish our memories, today does not only concern reminiscing about the past, it is also about looking forward to our future. 4 or 5 years ago, we walked through the doors at Foreign Early College, but we certainly are not the same people walking out. We cannot all have the same passions or same experiences, the same talents, or even the same dreams. We are all unique individuals with so many different stories to be written. We are all sitting here today, graduating from Warren Early College, and that is special because no other group of graduates had or will have our exact same experiences. Overall, as scholars and friends, we have made innumerable memories together. Many good and some bad. The past years have been challenging and we have encountered many obstacles, but we managed to push forward. I consider myself blessed to have met each and every one of you. We have many special talents and are all creative and smart in so many different ways. As we progress through life, we will meet new people, make new friends, and learn many new things. We will grow older, more responsible, and independent. Up to this point in our lives, most things have been decided for us. From now on, it is up to us to choose our way. Be sure to make decisions that are informed by your heart and not by what others have to say or believe. Our contribution to the world will not be measured by the money we make or the recognition we receive, but rather by the connections we make and the lives that we change. So starting tonight, let us, 1, believe in ourselves and all that we are capable of doing. 2, don't be afraid to make mistakes, because we will. 3, remember to stay true to ourselves. 4, do the right thing even if no one is looking. 5, treat people kindly and be patient with others, because we would want the same done for us. 6, take risks. 7, have a vision of where we will go, but remember what road led us there. Finally, as this chapter ends, we are more than ready to begin the next. Congratulations to the class of 2022, and may God bless you and always be with you. Thank you.
We will now have an introduction of our keynote speaker by Ms. Taylor Wells.
Good evening. The Honorable Benjamin S. Hunter was raised in Warrenton, North Carolina. Judge Hunter graduated from Warren County High School in 2003. He earned a Bachelor of Science degree from Appalachian State University, where he majored in English and Secondary Education, graduating magna cum laude. Following graduation, he taught high school English. He spent 2 years teaching in New Bern before returning home to teach in Warrenton. In 2010, he began law school at North Carolina Central University. While there, he served on the Law Review and graduated cum laude in 2013. After graduation and passing the bar exam, he was hired by the district attorney for the 9th Prosecutorial District. He regularly prosecuted the district court docket in Warren, Vance, Franklin, and Granville counties. He prosecuted felonies in Superior Court in Vance County and then in Franklin County. In June 2017, Governor Roy Cooper appointed him as a district court judge for the 9th Judicial District. Judge Hunter is an active member of Blessed Memorial United Methodist Church, where he serves on the Pastor Parish Committee. He is past president of the 9th Judicial District Bar and serves as chairman of the Warren County Memorial Library Board of Trustees. He and his wife Meredith live in Warrenton with their 6-year-old daughter Ellen and their 4-year-old son Charlie. I am honored to present to you the Honorable Benjamin S. Hunter.
Good evening. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you to Principal Judkins, Superintendent Sutton, and Board of Education. I especially want to thank the teachers for your commitment to these students. Your day-to-day interaction and instruction have made this all possible. For each graduate, I acknowledge your hard work, your determination, and everything you've done to be seated here today in cap and gown. But I also want to recognize those who got me here. You work hard, you study hard, but we all know that there was someone, at least one person, working just as hard at home, dragging you out of bed, throwing you on the school bus, or dropping you off before heading to work. They made sure you did your homework. They attended parent-teacher conferences. They kept up with your grades to make sure you were on course for today's graduation. They earned money to pay for school supplies, for dues and student organizations. They worried about what crowd you were hanging out with and anything else that might prevent you from walking across this stage. Talking about your parents, grandparents, guardian, neighbor, someone from church, whoever it was that helped you get where you are today. Right now, I would like for you to turn and find that person in the audience and give them a round of applause. I'm going to give you a little advice tonight and then issue a simple challenge. And if you don't like my advice, that's fine. If you don't like my challenge, that's okay. But you'll like my speech anyway, because it isn't very long. First, I want you to remember that this is an age where everything is recorded, including this evening. Be aware of that. You go to a graduation party, you're at a party in college or somewhere else, people start taking out their phones, recording what's going on. Leave. Go home. Go to a different party. Go anywhere. These recordings will exist forever. I see them in court. I was lucky, and I would wager that those behind you were lucky. Your parents were lucky. To come along in an age where some semblance of privacy still existed. You're not that lucky. Please be careful. Do not let one moment of carelessness come back to haunt you when you're applying for a job, running for office. You've seen the news. Every few months, a politician or some other public figure is disgraced or comes under criminal investigation due to newly discovered images or text messages. Along these same lines, many of you have strong convictions about various issues. I encourage you to follow your beliefs, to craft them through your education, your faith, your life experiences, whatever it is that's important to you. But at the same time, be cautious, especially about what you put in public. Think before you speak, especially before you post. What goes online stays online. What seems like a righteous and noble tirade at 18 or 19 years old may just look foolish when you're 30. And the satisfaction of venting publicly may not be worth the negative consequences to follow when you're denied a job, As my grandmother used to say, in the end, your good name is all you got. Be careful about what you put in the public domain. Technology is a wonderful thing. But remember, it is the product of human creativity, not the other way around. You don't need a phone to breathe. Take some time to get away from the screen. We're about to have summer. Go for a walk. Go to the lake. Swim, or just watch the water. Soak up some sun. Sit under a tree with a book. I'd say go for a drive, but really, who can afford that right now? Develop a real human relationship. I mean, in person, face to face. Talk to strangers. You're old enough to do that. Don't get in their cars or anything, but talk to people. And I'll admit my own hypocrisy. I'm as guilty as anyone of looking at my phone right before bed, as soon as I wake up, as though there's going to be some great revelation on my screen. But as they say, admitting the problem is the first step. This is the new normal. But if we're conscious of it, we can keep from being imprisoned by it. Come home at the end of the day and put your phone somewhere and see if you can forget where it is. If you have to ask someone, you see my iPhone? You're on the right track. Connect with the real world around you. All this requires discipline and self-control. But without these qualities, success will be hard to come by. By success, I don't mean just money or status. Not that there's anything wrong with either. But I mean the feeling that you have generally done the right thing whenever possible. That is true success. There are few things in the world that we have direct control over. You and I can't control whether Russia invades Ukraine, or ongoing conflict in Somalia, nor can we control whether a virus spreads from Asia to Europe to the United States. What you can control is how you react and how you face problems that you encounter day to day. How you treat people, how you treat yourselves. I plan to give a different speech, but after what happened on Tuesday and a couple of weeks ago in Buffalo, I didn't feel like I could stand before you tonight and not reflect on those horrible massacres. It's infuriating that these incidents occur over and over in this country. That you have to worry for your life at school, in the grocery store, that your parents, and as you've heard, I'm a parent too, have to worry that they may not see you again when you get on the bus, you get dropped off at school. And it is infuriating that this is the only developed nation where these mass murders occur with such shocking regularity. I was in high school when the shooting in Columbine occurred, and it's still happening. A recent New York Times report found that there were 101 mass shootings in the United States from 1998 until 2019. That doesn't count Uvalde and Buffalo. The report defines a mass shooting as a public shooting in which 4 or more people were killed. 101. That's not deaths. That's incidents. The next highest among developed nations in the same time period was France. You know how many they had? 8. The United Kingdom had 1. While these statistics are horrifying, they're equally as maddening because it's evident that what we're experiencing is preventable. It is obvious that this issue does not exist in other places, at least not to the degree that it does here. There are people who have the power to control whether or not these incidents occur, or at least their frequency, to make decisions that have effects. I do not believe that the rest of the world is inherently less violent than we are. Remember all the wars you studied in world history. But somehow, in these other countries, those who can control the situation have controlled the situation. In this country, those in the same or similar position do not. Now, it's not my place as a judge to argue policy. That would be improper. We judges leave that to the legislative branch. The job of the judge is to be a neutral party and issue opinions from the bench. I won't stand up here and tell you what laws or programs need to be enacted or repealed. Those ideas I keep to myself. My message is political, personal. Each of you has control over hundreds of decisions every day. Many of them small and unimportant. Pizza or spaghetti. Jeans or a dress. Hang out with friends or take a nap. But every now and then, you have the opportunity to make a decision that affects your life's trajectory. You've done it numerous times as a student, here, and possibly the trajectory of others. I think this is one of the things I like so much about being a judge. The impact I have over a small corner of an otherwise chaotic world. The opportunity to bring stability to a child, to protect the victim of abuse, to punish a criminal, or to show mercy, to try to make the legal process fair and efficient so that the public has faith in the institution I represent. In short, to react in the best way I know how to the situations I can control. You see, I know that the people I impact will impact others. The effects of my actions ripple far beyond the individual with whom I have direct contact. Like the horrible virus that's haunted us these last 2 years, the effects of our actions spread to those we never intended to touch. Our cruelty or our kindness, our vanity or our humility, our greed or our charity. And that brings me to my challenge to you tonight. Do not be overwhelmed by problems out of your reach. The drama and the noise. There is so much that you cannot control, but there's plenty that you can. Focus on that. That is the challenge. You can't always control what people do, but you can control how you react. And while you're not currently in the halls of power in Washington, D.C. or Raleigh, you may be sooner than you think. You can at least vote for those who are. And so you are, in a way, controlling what people do and what decisions they make. As you get older, you will have the power to make more and more decisions that affect others. People will depend on you. You will have children, friends, spouses, colleagues, all looking to you, all affected by the decisions you make. It's a tremendous power that we seldom think about. The power to do right, to be kind, to show generosity, to learn and teach by both words and example. The ripple effect of our decisions is endless. Don't take this lightly. This is truly how change occurs. Piece by piece, person by person. I told you this would be short. Thank you for listening to me. And again, congratulations. It's your world now, and I can't wait to see how you change it.
Thank you, Judge Hunter. At this time, we will have our gift presentation by Mr. Daniel Richardson.
Judge Hunter, on behalf of myself and the scholars and staff of Warren Early College High School, I present you with a small token of appreciation for the words tonight and for the leadership that you continue to provide for the president of North Carolina and beyond.
And now a tribute to parents will be given by Ms. Caitlin Richardson.
Good evening, parents. It is truly an honor to stand before you tonight to give a tribute to our parents and guardians, our first and foremost endearing teachers. This academic journey has not been an easy one. When we started this journey as kindergarten students, we were afraid, yet excited to finally be able to attend school. Although afraid and uncertain, you were there to lovingly guide us to this point. Like that first day of school, you are here tonight to proudly support us as we turn our tassels and turn the page to a new chapter in our lives. On behalf of my classmates, I want to thank you parents and guardians for loving us unconditionally. Even looking us through our failures, we made not so good decisions. You were patient with us, gave us good advice, and constantly encouraged us to get back on track. You believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. Thank you for never giving up on us. Thank you for the wisdom and the support you've always provided. We are even grateful for the tough love, which some of us have forced us to be very good at. We would not be here tonight without your support. Thank you for helping us navigate the uncertainty of COVID-19. Remote learning was truly a struggle. It was difficult for us to stay on track and to see the light at the end of the coronavirus tunnel. You encouraged us to do our best and to remain focused. Thank you for teaching us to be resilient and persevere when times are tough. You sacrificed and rearranged your entire lives to support ours on your academic studies. You even sacrificed your own happiness just so we could be. Each of you are the true superheroes and the MVPs. You loved us when we didn't love ourselves. You hugged us and wiped our tears when we wanted to give up. You even caught us when many times we failed. You were the laces, the straps, the hinges, and the screws that literally kept our united arm together, so we can make it to this precious moment. In the words of Matthew Jacobson, behind every child who believes in himself is a parent who believes first. Thank you for believing in us. We love you.
At this time, we will have Ms. Jersey Kearney to give the farewell.
Good evening. I'm truly honored to stand before you tonight as our last speaker before we all are awarded our high school diplomas. It's amazing how quickly our time at Warren Early College came to an end. We created many memories and soon we go on our separate ways to start on the journey. It truly feels like it was yesterday when we started our very first day as freshmen. We walked in the door of Warren Early College not knowing what the next 4 or 5 years will bring. We are so grateful for all of the great memories we created together, such as soccer cookouts, football games, field trips, and even some of the sad memories, like failing an exam or losing a cherished teacher returning the birthday left to following Israel. I'm truly grateful that I can call Warren College home and all who are there at family. We were given a safe place to express ourselves as we work together. Thank you, Ms. Jenkins, for your open policy. Although COVID took 2 years from us, we were resilient and still managed to make the best of the trying situation. Unfortunately, COVID threw many things, but did not ruin all the what we created. Someone asked me how I feel about not building high school. My response was, yes, I'm graduating. This is only the beginning. That's true for all of us, because this is the start of our next chapter. Soon we will all start our own journeys and continue to successful in our own ways, as we turn our tasks to close this chapter in our lives entitled Surviving High School. It is bittersweet that this journey has come to an end. I am so grateful that we had the opportunity to create great, unforgettable memories. In the words of an unknown author, behind you, all your memories, before you, all your memories. Around you, all who love you, within you, all you need. Class of 2022, I know that you all be successful at whatever you do, and farewell.
As the principal of Warren Early College High School, I hereby certify that the scholars assembled here before you have completed the courses and other related requirements set by the state of North Carolina and the Warren County Board of Education for graduation from high school. Therefore, I present to you the class of 2022 and recommend that they be recognized as high school graduates.
As superintendent of Warren County Schools, and by the power and authority vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the Warren County Board of Education, I accept their recommendation. Therefore, I authorize you to proceed with the awarding of the diplomas which certify their completion of high school. Congratulations to the class of 2022.
Graduates, after many years of hard work and dedication, the time has come for us to reward your commitment toward education. Let us now welcome all of our platform guests for the awarding of high school diplomas and the awarding of Advanced Scrabble Community College certificates.
Marshals, please take your place. Matthew Dylan Brogdon. Nakira Marie Boyle. Tyler Jonquavius Evans. Gabriel Sean Harrison. Amaria Sanaya Hendricks. Jersey Alicia Kearney. Micaiah Jasha Kearney. Victoria Ariella King. JC Glenn Mills. Caitlin Marie Pollock. Antoinette Page Love Priester. Imani Paulette Ramos. Daniel Elias Richardson. Caitlin Nicole Richardson. Taylor Michelle Wells.
Are you all ready? At this time, all Warren Early College High School class of 2022 graduates, please stand. Congratulations to the class of 2022. You may now turn your tassels. Congratulations.